Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. Hey, we're back on Honeydew Farms, and I just spent the night in the old hacienda. It's bright and early, whatever day it is. Bright and early on the farm. I missed a great big patch here, didn't I? How'd that happen? Oh well, I'm not going to do anything with it now because it's growing. But we've got a lot of work to do. This field right here, field number 1, it has. Let's see, it's full of weeds and it needs fertilizer. This field's ready to plant. I'm not going to worry about it right now because we've got these things to work on. And this one is 50%. This one needs fertilizer and weeding also. And this patch of corn right here, same thing. It's only got half the fertilizer and all kind of weeds. The sunflowers are 100% fertilized and 100% weeds, and it's ready to harvest. So it's too late for these. I just have to harvest these. The weeds are taken over. I don't know what happened there. Field number 4 is already harvested, and so it just needs seeding, and this needs seeding over here. So I want to start on the fertilizing first before that gets away from me again. Like that one field up there, it got away from me. I didn't get it weeded in time, and now we've got crops with weeds in it, and the only thing I can do with it is harvest it. So let me run through my equipment here and find my fertilizer guy. Really? What? Alright, I gotta look at that. There he is. What's he doing? Well, that's odd. I must have just fertilized the sunflower seeds. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get this thing going. Get him over to the other field. I guess I didn't need to put him away. Yeah, I can spread him back out again. So what did I miss on this? I got the fertilizer, but I missed the weeds. Alright, fine. And is it ready? It's not, only part of it's ready. Oh. Oh. I only missed part of the field. Okay, let me get this guy. Here's what happened. When I came in to the game, it was Oh Dark 100. And I didn't realize that I needed to do this. And so I spent the night. When I spent the night, it grew. And now it's ready to harvest, and it's too late. But only half of the field. So I now can do the other half of the field. So let's do that. I didn't realize that it was not all right. Well, it's not. It's more than half the field that's ready to go, but oh well. I'll start here with the weeds. Get rid of them. Oh boy. Alright, I'm going to start right here. We're going to overlap this, but that's okay. I don't care. Alright. Jump out of here. Run over to my other... Where is it? Where's it at? I lost my rig. There it is. Alright. Now, to keep the time from getting away from me again, I did set it down, the time down to 1, which is real time. I normally run at 5. Which is the default setting. Here's one thing I could do. I could go ahead, because that's not completely grown yet. I could finish it out. I don't know what happened. Somehow, I thought it was done because I'd hired a worker to do it. And then it wasn't done. So, I'm just going to run down the end here. Okay. So part of this field's going to grow differently. And I guess that's okay. I mean, that other field did. That big field. That's what happens with some of these big fields, you know, by the time I get around to it, because, well, for whatever reason, by the time I get around to work in the field, it doesn't always get done all at once. It's not like you snap your fingers and the whole field is seeded. So in the time it takes me to seed it, one end may grow faster than the other. That's just the way it is, I guess. What can you do? Alright, we're going to take this guy over and get him filled back up while I'm getting that fertilizer guy ready. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong key. I do that sometimes. Not used to controllers. I'm using the Xbox One controller. And my fingers don't work well sometimes. Alright. Let's put some of that in there. Go get the fertilizer guy while I'm thinking about it. What do we got here anyway? Holy smokes. We're in trouble. Okay. Let's get this. That's where I was having trouble last time, if you remember. I had to actually put hay in that thing to get it to pick up the hay. Alright. Now, let's get this guy going. Alright, we'll let him go, and he's on the job. Wow, he didn't get very far. What happened? Move this to the front. I love how this thing works. I used to have a mod in, I think, 2015 that worked like this. Everything worked on it. And then, for some reason, in 2017, they made it all one piece, and it didn't do anything. You just put the seed in it, and this thing didn't work anymore. I'm talking about this auger arm on this. Alright, so this is full. I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to walk away from this for now because I've got to tend to those crops before I do anything. So let's get back to business here. I need to check this out. What is going on with this? Beat technology. Interesting. I thought I got rid of that. This is a new piece of equipment that I've got here. This T440. I showed this in the live stream that I did, and I can't remember whether I showed it on Don Diego. But if I did, just bear with me. they're the same machine, but they're different. This one does all three as it shows. So does this one. The difference is in the headers. In this one, the one I've been using, you've got these three headers here. It came with sugar beets and potatoes. I made the sugar cane myself, and but it's only 3 meters. These things are 5 meters, 5.4 meters. This one is 16.7 meters. It's a lot bigger. So I'm going to be using this one, which means I'm going to sell that other one. But anyway, the other thing was that all of the headers were in the sugar end here, the beet technology. Yeah, the new one, it's properly put in the right category. So the header for the beets is in the beets. The header for the sugar cane is in the sugar cane. The header for the potatoes are in the potatoes. The other thing that it does that the other one does not is it does cotton. It does loose cotton, not baled cotton. So we can do loose cotton now, not baled cotton, if we don't want to do baled cotton. And it comes with a couple of trailers that will haul the cotton. And so you just need to have a sell point for loose cotton. And if it doesn't have one, I'll put it on myself. So we can work on that later, though. I don't need it right now. Let's see, what do I need to do? I need to work on that hay, but I'm not worried about it right at the moment. Okay, this guy's done. Let's move him on. I don't need to do that. There's no fences or trees or anything in the way, so I can just leave it that way. I'd kill these weeds, but it's not going to do me any good because it's already ready for harvest. So it's not going to make any difference. It sounded like this thing was going to stop on me. That was kind of weird. What caused that? The motor sounded like it was getting bogged down in the middle of that field. Isn't that weird? Alright, here we go. Alan Clark's working this one. This one is done, I guess. That's weird. Check this field. What's happened here? Okay, 100% fertilized. What about that? That's only 50%, but I have to wait for the next growing stage. And that's fine. Weird. All right. It's almost like it didn't get this end here, so let me see if that's the case. It just acts like it didn't get this end. And I know I'm going to overlap, but I think this one very small strip at the end didn't get finished. I'm just going to do it. So that should have got it. Now we're going to swap these two out. I'll replace the herbicide guy with the fertilizer guy and catch up to that field. Okay. Now, hopefully that guy will stay ahead of this guy. We can get the combines going. Let's guess I could have put the wheels down first. Now, where did I put the headers? I think I got the headers blocked in this. I bet I do. Yeah, I do. Alright, we gotta move that truck. Silly me for putting a truck in the road anyway. Now eventually I'm going to replace that Ideal combine for another case. But that's a story for another day. Which one's the red one? That one, okay. This thing wound out and ready for business. And it looks like my wool's about ready to sell. Go get the other combine. You know what I could do? Put these up together so I can get whichever one I need. Whoa! That one did not have wheels, I don't believe. So one of the reasons why I was going to switch these out is if I can get Courseplay to start working. They have different size pipes. And so Courseplay, I would have to have a different course for each combine. If both combines are identical, all I have to do is one course. And so far, Courseplay hasn't been that reliable. I did get the newer one, so let's see. I'm using 6.01 00050. and I just downloaded that. I just downloaded that and installed it just before I came on live here. Well, it's not live. Before I started recording. Okay. Ooh, Trouble in Paradise. Let's get the right one here. And move him. Move it, move it, move it. Start the engine. Okay, this guy's got to go back to the other field and kill the wheats. That's weird. It's growing differently, isn't it? Alright, we'll kill the weeds on this one. And then I'll run that over to the other field. The fertilizer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slam the brakes on. Slow it down. Alright. Weed killing. Boy, the weeds took over there, didn't they? What is that? Is that weeds? That looks like cotton or something. I don't know. What is this needing? Yes, it needs, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it needs fertilizer. Okay, go. You're good to go. You're good to go. He doesn't want to go. Why not? Why not? There he goes. Well, this one end must be fertilized. He didn't want to do it. Wow, sunflowers are full up already. Let me grab the truck. Oh, Whistling Pete. Put a cup of tea on. Fill her up. Alright, go check to see if the ideal is getting close. Shouldn't take him that long to catch up. Wherever he's at. Where is he? There he is. Okay, he's 80%, so he's getting close. Good old Daryl Walker's on the job here. On the ideal. There he goes. Sunflower seeds, they kind of look like canola. Well, they don't when you get down close, but the coloration. And then I have to find out what I need to seed next time. I don't really think it matters. I think I've got most of the crops and stuff. It's just I need to decide what I want to do for sale now. I think I got enough stuff for the animals and that kind of thing. Get the camera situated. Let's see. Are we on the front trailer? Yeah. I've been high centering lately, so I gotta make sure I get this wheels down and stuff before I don't think it's so bad on this one. There's one farm, I don't know what it is, that I get high centered on. I think it was the well, it's using the Maurice. I know that. While it's doing that, let's look at the crops. See what we got. Okay, so we've got 3/4, close to 3/4 of a million on the wheat, barley. We've got wow, we've got almost 2 million of barley. We do have oats that are coming along, so we got plenty of oats. We've got 300,000 here, but there's a crop growing right at the moment. And then this, I keep wanting to say this is cotton, but it's not. It's canola. Canola, we've got 2.5 million. Sunflower seeds we're cutting right now, so we got plenty of those. Soybeans, we've got close to 1 million, or well, over 3/4. Corn, my goodness, we've got almost 2.5 million. So potatoes. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do some beets, some cotton, and some sugar cane just for hoots and gigglies. How about that? So that being said, let's man, I left that trailer in a bad spot, didn't I? Let's get the seeder going. Well, do I want to do that, or should I wait and do all the fields at once? Well, you know, it won't matter for the sugar cane, because the sugar cane is going to go for 3 harvests, 3 seasons. So let's grab this and go with that. I don't want a huge field of sugar cane, so we'll do the smaller field. Field number 4 we'll do in sugar cane. How's that? There we go. And we'll do these other 2 fields, one in cotton and one in sugar beets. Now that we have a new, I want to try that new harvester. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And there he goes. This is this thing's gonna empty out fast. Look at it go. That sugar cane, we're gonna get like 1 road down and it's gonna be half empty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's get the truck again. Oh no. Excuse me. What in the world? You're in the way, tractor. Move it. Move it. Found the truck. Yeah, they just don't want to do that end for some reason. That field's just about that much too long. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy. Gino's done. Gino he must have been doing the fertilizing. So we'll do that, and then we'll get him running behind this fertilizer guy. All right, now it looks like the weeds are done on this. I already did the weeds on this. Get him up behind. What happened? Oh, he just finished that field out. All right. See if I can squeak by this guy. Are the weeds done on this one too? Well, they sure look like it. Well, maybe not. Let me see. Well, it's going to do them. Maybe they're not. Maybe the weeds are... When it grows up like this, kind of hard to say. Oh, okay, I see it now. All right. Get our truck moving again. Blake Henderson has a nearly full grain tank. Man, we're getting quite the crop of sunflowers, even though it didn't get weeded. We're still getting a pretty good yield, it looks like. Hey, hey, hey. Making money left and right. I need to start selling some though, because, well, I've got almost 8,500,000 there. 842,000 in money. So I'm not hurting for money at the moment, but should check and see. Look, it's he didn't get very far, did he, with the seeds? Now I gotta go reseed that thing, or refill it. Wow, look at that. $1,800 in payments out to these guys. Go Whistling Pete. Yeah, see, the sunflowers look like sunflowers. All right, let him go. And he's full again already. All right, this guy needs to go in, so I just need to get him started and button him up. He's hungry. We're gonna go feed him. Remember the old days when potatoes and sugar beets took forever to seed because you'd go about 50 feet and the seed would be empty? That's the way the worst one now is the sugar cane. Potatoes and sugar beets are still, you know, worse than than grain fields, but the sugar cane is just awful. You can't go 10 feet without it being empty. And the thing holds 25,000 liters of seed. What the heck? I'm going to go ahead and top well, there's no need in that. Let's just move it up to seeds. It's almost full of fertilizer still, so we'll just fill the seeds up. And running back, run between pieces of equipment here. I guess he's done. Button him up, I guess. Get him out of the way so that the other one's going to be coming in right behind him, so I might as well get him out of the way. And then let's get our truck rotating back out to the field. Gentlemen, start your engines. Whistling Pete's on the road. What was that? 11,249 other... Oh, that's the seeds. Whoa, that's a lot of money for seeds. Silly birds. We need some fertilizer or some herbicide for the birds. Guess he's ready. I was going to pull to the side, but no, don't do it. I'm full. Empty me. I'm too full to run anymore. I've been like that. Thanksgiving, I get too full to walk. I says, I'm full. I'm so full, I'm going to blow up. That's what he's saying. Empty me. I can't take any more. I just can't take it no more. So hey, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. Obviously, you're going to see this at a later date, but we don't get a lot of snow around here. But it's supposed to snow 2 or 3 times in the next week here. Generally, it'll snow, which it did snow the other night. It snowed about 2 inches. When I got up in the morning, there were 2 inches on the ground. By about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it was all gone and dry. You couldn't even tell that it even happened. Sun was a sign. I can't talk. The sun was shining, and the snow was gone. The roads looked bare and dry, like they'd never been snowed upon. But we've got this cold weather coming down from Canada. Next. Forgot to turn the time back up. I turned the time back up to 5. I've talked to several people that they just run it down on 1, which is actually realistic time. 5 is the default for the game, and it makes the day go by a little faster. Now, I think the problem with me is I'm doing this in 45-minute chops, and so I could do a half a dozen episodes and still be on the same day. You know, probably more than that if I ran it on 1, and nothing happens. So my horses don't grow, you know, the crops don't really grow. So I usually run it a little bit faster when I'm recording. Uh-oh, they've met in the middle. I'm just going to let them go there. Let's shut them off. I still have the rest of the field to do, so... What's happening? What's going on here? Start the engine. I can do that. Alright, so we'll wait for that other side to ripen. In the meantime, did I get all the herbiciding and fertilizing? I think I did. Get these pipes out. I can pick up this fruit. And then wait for that. Oh, all right. This guy's full, so let's get him back to work. Back to work. Now I've got this grass to mow here too, but it just I don't know what it is. That north and south, east and west business with this is weird. Alright, where'd we leave off anyway? And as usual, it's not doing the end of the field again. Isn't that weird? Uh-oh. I goofed up. Jeez. Alright. I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I messed up. How much seed's that going to use? That shouldn't use that much. I don't think it... Well, it might. I don't know. Alright. Let's catch back up again. Okay, I'm going to get this guy situated to start back up again, and I'm going to call it an episode here. Hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. Happy farming.